Hey guys, it's Luke here, and this is a remake of the video that I did of me talking about why I love Turning Red so much. I'm redoing this because I realized I misspoke at one point, so I'm just fixing that now. So here's why I'm a huge fan of the movie. So one reason why I'm a huge fan of it is I really connect a lot with its themes of growing up and figuring out who you are, because when it came out back in 2022, I kind of felt like I had a personal connection with it because of that. Because I was going through a change in my life at that point, which is, of course, for me, it was different from May's because it was my first year of college, and for her case, it's entering adolescence. But I feel like it doesn't have to be the same for you to relate to a movie. And I really connected a lot with that, as well as its message of, like, not pushing away bad things and living with them. And that was also like a lesson I took from Inside Out 2, which I also really love, even though I obviously think the first movie's better. But yeah. And yeah, those are like, for like the message, those are like the things I kept with most from the movie, so that's why I'm a huge fan of it. Another reason why I really love the movie is because I've seen it like so many times and really enjoy watching it. The first time, obviously, was checking it out for the first time back in March of 2022. And I'd already been having a great day that day, so it was kind of a nice cherry on top, because it's fantastic in my opinion. Then the second time was watching it with my sister, and seemed like we were enjoying it, but unfortunately we never finished it, and we still never have 2 years later. Like we had planned to, but we were both staying in our dad's house, and then I had to go over to our mom's house because I had unfortunately caught COVID, and I didn't want her to catch it. She never finished it on her own. Then the third time I watched it with my friend Bobby, and that was for the purpose of seeing the Simpsons video for it. And even it's like around like May of 2022, I wanted to make a video for it, even though they didn't end up doing it until July of 2022. But when they did, I was happy to have gotten the chance to do it. And then the fourth and fifth times were with both my parents. Fourth time with dad, fifth time with mom. For the sixth time, however, it was a little bit different because in December of 2022, I started dealing with something called that I like to call an eye worm, which is a word I invented. So when you have a part of a movie or show stuck in your head that you don't really like. And in my case, it was my least favorite part from Turning Red, which was the incident at the birthday party, and it was like playing over and over in my mind, and it was kind of bothering me. But I'm honestly willing to overlook that because it's only a minute of the movie, and I still love it regardless. So the sixth time I watched the movie was to prove I still loved it, which was successful. But I hadn't quite gotten over it the seventh time I watched it with my friend Jake, because I ended up covering my head my face with this hat. But when I watched it with my friend Charlie, like 3 months later, that didn't happen, so I felt like I had gotten over it. And then I watched it again the same month, which was September 2023 for National Red Panda Day, and I still enjoyed it. And then for the 10th and 11th times I watched it, it was both movies in theaters back in February of 2024. This is where I misspoke because I said 2022 in the original video, so yeah, it was 2024, not 2022. I really enjoyed it both times. And I have two shirts from the movie. One's the Fur Baby shirt, and then the Panda Power shirt with the paw print. The latter shirt I wore the first time, the former the second time. I really enjoyed it both times. And then the 12th time was again with dad, and then 13th time was college because they put it on for Mother's Day, and that was with my friends. I watched it with my friend Spencer, who was also a huge fan of the movie. And I've also done other things as well relating to it, besides really connecting with it and watching it a lot of times. I've read a few books all about it, and there's this one book that I read called The Real RPG: The Story of the Red Panda Girl to hype myself up for it. The book was really great. And there's another thing I've done as well, which is the cutouts. And here's a photo of them. So yeah, feel free to comment your favorite one if you want. Like, my favorites are the ones of May and Miriam. The cutout thing kind of goes back to like 2017, because I first started those doing ones of my. Excuse me, I just need a drink. Cutouts of my teachers, my art teachers. And then I started doing ones with SpongeBob. I did like 30 over winter break, and then did a lot for the majority of 2018, then decided to move on to doing other ones. I did a couple Shrek ones in 2019. But then in June of 2023, I thought to myself, like, I think it would be cool to do Turning Red cuts. Yeah, and then those ones that made sense. I got another one planned though for Stacy. And yeah, I'll also say another thing I really love about the movie is the characters, and I think the dynamic between May and her mom is like really well written and executed. But what I love most about the characters is the maid is like the like love May has with her friends, especially with Miriam. It was like really sweet, and even when they had their little breakup, breakup after the party. It was really sweet that the movie showed that they still missed her when they went to the Fortown, because I didn't go to the Fortown concert without her. But even when she showed up at the concert, it was sweet that like Priya and Abby kept a positive attitude, and it didn't take long for them to all make up. So yeah, there's like a lot of things I really love about the movie, and on like my original video list, it was like number 35, and some people were surprised it wasn't higher, which is totally understandable. And then I later thought to myself, like, I've done a lot of things rolling around it, like why is it not higher on my list? And it took me a while to think about where to rank it, and I wasn't sure where to. And then I thought, I should just give it the top spot, and I did. And then as you guys saw on that new video ranking of my top 100 anime movies, new one, that's number one. So yeah, like main reasons why, like general why I'm a huge fan of the movies. Yeah, I've watched it many times, done a lot of things revolving around it, and really connected with a lot of its messages and themes. So yeah, that's why. So thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your day.